Games, and we acknowledge with respect the diverse histories and cultures of the Beothuk, Mi'kmaq, Innu, and Inuit of Newfoundland and Labrador. Les Jeux du Canada 2025 reconnaissant respectueusement que les terres et les eaux sur lesquelles ils se trouvent sont les territoires traditionnels des divers peuples autochtones et nous reconnaissons avec respect les diverses histoires et cultures des Beothuk, des Mi'kmaq, des Innu et des Inuits, des Terre-Neuve et Labrador. A reminder that only the host broadcaster has the right to stream coverage of the 2025 Canada Games. Live streaming from personal devices is not permitted. To watch all of the action, visit canadagames.ca and watch sport/watch and tune in to the official live stream. Nous vous rappelons que sur le diffusé la droite de diffuser la couverture des Jeux du Canada 2025, la diffusion en direct à partir d'appareils personnels n'est pas autorisée. Pour suivre toute l'action, visite le site canadagames.ca/FR/watch et écoutez la diffusion en direct officielle. The 2025 St. John's Canada Games are committed to fostering a competitive game day environment that promotes inclusivity and treats all teams, officials, and fans with respect. Discriminatory language and intimidating actions will not be tolerated. We ask that you please support all participants and spectators in a positive manner. Thank you. Les Jeux du Canada 2025 à Saint-Jean s'engagent à favoriser un environnement de compétition qui encourage l'inclusion et qui traite toutes les équipes, les officiels et les partisans avec respect. Les langues discriminatoires et les actes d'intimidation ne seront pas tolérés. Nous vous demandons de soutenir toutes et toutes les participantes et spectatrices de manière positive. Nous vous remercions. 5 minutes to go until we get underway with our first swim of the session, which will be our multi-class women's 50-meter backstroke, la première nage du troisième jeu de natation, Jeux du Canada 2025, le 50 mètres d'eau féminine para. We have one and only one swim in this heat, in this event. We'll then be following up with the men's multi-class 50-meter backstroke. A quick update on our team standings as of the end of last night's finals session. With 673 points currently, Team Northwest Territories in 11th place, 895 points. Team Yukon 10th place, 1,225 points is Team Prince Edward Islands. 9th place at the moment, 1,694 points. Team Manitoba in 8th place, 1,805 points. Team New Brunswick. Team Saskatchewan in 7th with 1,876. Nova Scotia in 6th, 1,935. In 5th place, Team Newfoundland and Labrador with 1,946. Team Alberta in 4th, 2,998. Team BC in 3rd place runners-up at 3,704. Équipe de Quebec at 3,818 is 2nd place runners-up. Leading the way, 3,906. Team Ontario. If you missed out over the course of yesterday's racing, we had 7 new Canada Games records. Our total is now 10 over the course of our first 2 days of racing. In prelims, a record in the 50 breaststroke. Équipe de Québec, Justine Leveillé broke a 2017 record by Gabe Master-Mateo with a 28.75. Also in the para women's and men's 100 freestyle, Alyssa Smythe of Team Ontario and Ken Stroud broke the Canada Games record both in prelims and again in finals. In the women's 50 freestyle in our finals session, 25.66 is the new standing Canada Games record for Team BC Kelly Choi, breaking a 2013 record set by Ontario Victoria Chan at a 25.75 back in 2013. And then in the 50 breaststroke on the women's side, representing Team BC, Miles Sanborn breaking a 32:47 record from 2013 by Equipe de Québec, Marie-Laurence Godin with a 32:45. Also, shout out to an amazing end to our racing last night in the mixed 4x100 medley relay, where we had Team BC and Team Ontario with an amazing back-end 50 finish, tying for first place, tied gold medal at 4:03:27. A minute to go until we get underway with our first race of the morning. Again, this will be event 331, the multi-class women's 50-meter backstroke.
This time you should take me away.
15 seconds to go. We're going to ask everybody here in the facility for our athletes behind the blocks in our first race of the morning. Who's ready for day number 3? Apparently none of you heard me. Let's try that one more time. Who's ready for day number 3? This is event 331, the para women's 50-meter backstroke. La première nage de la session épreuve 331, 50 mètres d'eau féminine para.
Keep an eye on the sky. This time.
Our two athletes in the pool crossing past 25 meters. The women's 50-meter backstroke, a combined race with the women's 100-meter backstroke, coming up slightly later on in our session this morning, will be a combined scored para event. The para points for both the women's 50 and women's 100-meter backstroke will be compared for our overall top 8 heading into finals. Fastest time in the pool for our first and only swim of the women's 50 is a 59:59. Team New Brunswick, Ella Tucker in lane 4. And coming into her final 5 meters, Team Alberta's Alyssa Hebert will be finishing out 1:23.89. Coming up next, our first and only swim in the men's 50-meter backstroke multi-class event. This was event 332, again, the men's 50-meter backstroke multi-class. À suivre, épreuve 331-32, le 50 mètres d'eau masculin, série 1D1.
drums in the night behind your eye. Well, I could see you trying. The sun sets in the west where you go to die.
Fastest time in our men's 50 is a 46:48 in lane 4. Tyson Jacob for Équipe de Québec. « 46-48, Équipe de Québec. Tyson Jacob, couloir 4. Second to fastest finish, Team Quebec, Etienne Poutin-Côté, lane 5 at a 105.63. A few moments now as our timers are making their way back down to the start end of the pool. We'll next be moving into our 2 prelim swims for the multi-class women's 100-meter backstroke. À suivre, épreuve 333, 100 mètres d'eau féminine para, série 1 de 2.
Believe you know what you hold in your hand. Oh, I don't believe you know what I could do. I'm a medicine man.
Fastest seed time in our first heat of the women's 100-meter backstroke is a 132.39. This is Team British Columbia, Catherine McCurrack in lane 4. Second fastest seed in this heat, Team Ontario, Kate Smith, lane 5, 133.13.
Only the stones survive on Hakey suburbia, first to one. Picture-taking tourist, the war was half a deal. The natives can't believe it, it all seems so unreal. Just to ask the question.
50-meter turn, leading time is Ontario's Kate Smith at 45.81 in 5.
Suburbia, bus to ride. 2,752 unscheduled stops. Watch them kill the crabgrass, but look out for the cops.
And the fastest time in the pool, 133.25, Ontario's Kate Smith in lane 5. We'd like to remind again at the start of our session for the para events that para events are calculated not by time for our results, but by para points.
Because they're all 4 gallons high on Hakey suburbia.
We're moving on next to Heat 2 of 2 for the women's multi-class 100-meter backstroke. À suivre, série 2 de 2 pour le 100 mètres d'eau féminine para.
Best trip, always. I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Say it ain't so, I won't
Top overall seed for the 100-meter backstroke and the 100-meter distance. S13 classified Alyssa Smythe for Team Ontario. Its entry time is a 1:10.67, 1:12.08. Team Manitoba S13 as well. Maxine Levitt in lane 5. First and second at the 50 are 35.67, 36.47. Alyssa Smythe leads out, followed Levitt in 5, and for third, Team Prince Edward Island and Veronica McClelland. Fastest time into the wall in the women's 100 is a 1:13.85. Alyssa Smythe for Team Ontario, lane 4. 1:16.48, Team Manitoba, Maxine Levitt in 5 for the second fastest time in the heat. And for third, 1:18.01, Veronica McClelland for Team Prince Edward Island.
Let's get this up on your chest, right here, right now.
So again, our results for the para events are calculated off of the 2025 Canadian Swimming Para Points Calculator. This is a combination of time swum in the event against the sport classification an athlete is classified in for the event. Times are secondary to our para points, our performance points for result standings. We next move into event 334, the men's 100-meter backstroke, heat 1 of 2. Sleeper, épreuve 334, les 100 mètres d'eau masculine para. Série 1 d'études.
Show me your heart. Teach me a lesson, I guess. I still go back to the dark. I'm trying to clean up the mess. Girl, I don't know where to start. We're in the season of deliberately needing a fire to burn in our hearts. Got me fighting naked, nothing sacred.
Fastest time of the 50, 40.66 is Team Alberta, Coben Kirchner in lane 5. Kirchner followed either side, Dylan Balmaceda for Team Nova Scotia and Team BC, Omran Majidzada. Final 25, it is a body length and a half, 2 body length lead up in front in lane number 5 for George Kierstead of Team Ontario. For Coben Kirchner for Team Alberta. Into the wall is going to be a finishing time for Kirchner at 1:25.45. Omran Majidzada, S9 classified alongside Kirchner, finishes with the second fastest time of the heat at 1:28.59. And third fastest in the heat at 1:30.39, Nova Scotia, Dylan Balmaceda. Moving on now to heat 2 of 2 for the men's multi-class 100-meter backstroke. Suivre série 2 de 2 pour les 100 mètres d'eau masculine para. overall the fastest time-based seed, a 1:06.47. Team British Columbia, Ken Stroud in lane 4. Team Ontario's George Kierstead in 5 at 1:11.36. Ken Stroud, a 4-time so far Canada Games record breaker through the course of this week's racing. Two Canada Games records held. Close into the wall between Stroud and Kierstead, though competing in separate sport classifications, and the point values will be different according to these times. 1:11.85 and 1:11.12.14. Stroud with the fastest time in the heat, and Kierstead for the second fastest time in lane 5. As mentioned, again, as these two compete in separate sport classifications, these results will not be quite as close together based off of the 2025 Canadian para-swimming points calculation system, likely. We will next be moving into event 431. This is the women's Special Olympic program 100-meter backstroke à suivre, série 431. Le programme olympique spécial 100 mètres back d'eau féminine. Série 1 de 2, this is heat 1 of 2.
When we danced on the edge of a silhouette sky.
Fastest seed for the Special Olympic program, women's 100 backstroke. Haley Borowski for Team British Columbia in lane 4 at 2:01.28. 2:02.22 is Team Manitoba's Lily Spiteri in lane 5. Fastest time of the 150 is Spiteri at a 53:01. 58:06 is second off of the halfway mark for Team British Columbia, Alicia Waite. And for third, Elisa Beckwith for Team New Brunswick at 1:04. Final 15 meters, our leader still in lane number 4, Haley Borowski, again seated in at a 2:01.28, is wide length and a half out in front of Lily Spiteri for Team Manitoba. And Borowski finishing out at a 1:54.39. Spiteri for second fastest into the wall, 1:59.27. Both of these two well under their seed times, respectively 2:01.28, 2:02.22, with a 1:54.39 and a 59.27. Third fastest in the heats, Équipe de Québec, Jade Harvey, Cuba 3. 2:07.38, 2:07.38 for third fastest in the heat in lane 3 for Jade Harvey.
Wish I could tell you that I love you, but I can't.
We will next be moving into Heat 2 of 2, our final swim for the Special Olympic Program Women's 100-meter backstroke. À suivre, série 2 de 2 pour le 100 mètres d'eau féminine au programme olympique spécial.
To find, but that's not my type. You should find your other side. The apple to your eye, the yin to your yang, the blue to your sky, a kiss in the rain, the melody to your dream. But you should know that's not my thing. If it's a face.
Coaches and athletes, we have a disqualification. Event 333, Heat 2, Lane 8. That is once again a disqualification. Event 333, Heat 2, Lane 8. Le jury entraîneur, nous avons une disqualification à preuve 333-2, couloir 8. Encore une fois, nous avons une disqualification. Épreuve 333-2 et couloir 8. Overall, the fastest seed time in the women's Special Olympic Program 100-meter backstroke, a 1:37.40. Team Manitoba's Tegan Purvis leads out of the 50 at 44.49, followed second, third, Ellie Hearn and Angelina Gutman for Team Nova Scotia. Team Ontario, respectively, lanes 2 and 3. Second fastest seed in the heat is Team Alberta, Casey J. Cruz, currently not inside the top 3 and 5 at a 1:40.97. Canada Games record for this stands since 2005, 20 years ago. Ontario swimming Erica Bulow at 1:30.28. 5 meters to go in lane 4 for Tegan Purvis. Again, 1:37.40 seed time, looking like she's going to be under that in prelims this morning at a 1:36.88 in lane 4. Fastest time in the Olympic Program Women's 100. Again, a 1:36.88 for Purvis in 4. Second fastest, 1:43.20, Team Alberta, Casey J. Cruz in 5. We will next be moving into Heat 1 of 3 for the Special Olympic Program Men's 100-meter backstroke. Up next, sweepers, série 1 de 3 pour épreuve 430 de 100 mètres d'eau masculine, programme olympique spécial, série 1 de 3. 50-meter turn in our first heat of the men's 100 backstrokes. Team New Brunswick, Samuel Hayward leads out in 3, followed Tate Zimmerman for Team Saskatchewan in lane 4. Saskatchewan again in lane 5. Chase Foster third in the heat at the 50. Out in front are leading 2, separated by a quarter by length. Going to be lanes 3 and 4. And no, it's going to be lane 4. Zimmerman at the finish, 2:02.66 into the wall. 2:02.92. Second is Samuel Hayward. Chase Foster for set third in the heat in 5, representing Team Saskatchewan. Coming up next is heat 2 of 3 for the men's Special Olympic 100-meter backstroke. À suivre, série 2 de 3 pour le 100 mètres d'eau masculine, programme olympique spécial.
Skies in my brain every day. I'm forsaken in space to escape this.
Top seed in heat number 2. En couloir 4, équipe de Québec, Javier Morin en 30:59. His entry time, a 1:30.59. Team Quebec, Javier Morin in lane 4, 1:24.10, way under seed time. Drops over 6 seconds from his 1:30.59 entry time. Le premier fini en couloir 4, série 2 pour le 100 mètres d'eau masculine. En 24:10, Javier Morin, équipe de Québec. Second fastest finish, a 1:28.55. Team BC, Owen Arneson, lane 6. And for third fastest in the heats, en 32:43. Couloir 5, équipe Nouvelle-Écran. Maxime Thibault. Third fastest in the heat, Maxime Thibault for Team Nova Scotia. Moving on to our third and final swim now for the men's 100-meter backstroke Special Olympic program. This is up next. À suivre, série 2 de 3 de 3. Dernière série de la 100 mètres d'eau masculine, programme olympique spécial. Third and final swim for the men's 100-meter backstroke. Ramon Sitanko is the overall fastest seed in the event at 1:14.31, swimming for Team BDC in lane 4. En couloir 5, équipe Nouvelle-Écosse, Landon Arbault en 16:33 as a seed time. 1:16.33 is Landon Arbault into the wall. Arbault at 1:15.08, the fastest time overall for the Special Olympic Program men's 100 back. Second place, the 1:15.24 for TBC Ramon Sitanko. And a 1:18.44, third fastest in the heat, Team Manitoba, Benjamin Purvis in lane 3. We prepare now to move into the first swim of event 31, the women's 100-meter butterfly. This will be heat 1 of 6. À suivre, épreuve 31, 100 mètres papillon féminine, série 1 de 6. Meter turn in heat 1, leading time 38.21 is Aubrey Henderson for Team Yukon. In fact, this entire heat is Team Yukon in the pool. Henderson in 5, Mallory Horton, the top seed of the heats for Team Yukon in 4 at 1:33.48. Teammates Natalie Halleck in 3 and Nimran Dillon in lane 6. Into the final 5 meters. Top time of the heat is going to be Henderson with a half body length advantage over Horton and 1:22.31. Second place finish, Horton at 1:23.48. Coming in for third in 3, Natalie Halleck at a 1:37.54. Coming up next, heat 2 of 6 for the women's 100 fly. À suivre la série 2 de 6 pour les 100 mètres papillon féminine. Meter turn heat 2, 33.48 in 6. Emma Safniak for Team Manitoba, followed up second, 33.64. Team Manitoba. Gemma Fudge McDonald Budge McDonald, the top seed in the heat at a 1:12.80. Second fastest, Maimouna Mirza, Team New Brunswick, 1:13.47. Home stretch, tight field, into the wall, looking good in sixth for Safniak, still by just a hair though, 1:14.28 to a 1:14.51. 2.3 tenths of a second between the first place finish in lane 2, apologies. Emily Gosby for Team PEI, 1:14.28. And Fudge McDonald at 1:14.51. Safniak for third, not first, in sixth. Moving on now to Heat 3 of 6 for the women's 100 fly. This is next, Heat 3 of 6. À suivre, circuit 2 de 16 pour le 100 mètres papillon féminine. Fastest time in Heat 3 at 1:09.36. Team Newfoundland Labrador. Anna Rideout in lane number 3. Moving on now to Heat 4 of 6 for the women's 100 fly. À suivre, série 4 de 6 pour le 100 mètres papillon féminine.
Feel the magic every time we touch. So I'm staying until AM. Ooh, ooh, I'm staying until AM. Ooh.
Top seed in Heat 4, third fastest seed overall for the women's 100 fly. It's Team British Columbia, Lucy Liu. It's 1:02.69 in 4. Team Ontario, Ella Harrison at a 1:03.16 is the sixth fastest overall in event in 5. Currently these two, first and second into the wall, looks like at 1:04.36, 1:03.57. And 1:04.62. Lou Harrison for third, 1:04.87. Greer Stokely, Ontario, in 6. Lou's time, the fastest so far of the morning for the women's 1 fly. We now move into penultimate swim, Heat 5 of 6. À suivre, série 5 des 6 pour le 100 mètres papillon féminine. Second fastest overall in event, Team Ontario, Kaya Hornby, 1:02.59. Canada Games record for the women's one flies 1:01.09, held by Lily Margitai, representing Team Alberta back in 2013, 12 years ago, set a 1:01.09. Leading the way into the wall is going to be lane 4, Hornby, at 1:03.30. Second fastest finish, 1:04.44. Team Ontario, Isabella Cooper, lane number 6. Heat 6 of 6, our final swim now for the women's 100-meter butterfly. À suivre la dernière série pour les 100 mètres papillon féminine, série 6.
I know he's just not right for you.
Overall, the fastest seed time for the women's 100-meter butterfly, 1:02.54, is Team BC, Emily Golanowski. Again, the Canada Games record stands at a 1:01.09. Into the wall, going to be first in 4 for Golanowski at 1:03.72. High point for the event so far this morning stands 1:03.30 for Kaya Hornby, Team Ontario in Heat 5. Second in the heats, lane 2, Team Quebec, Taylor Ferguson. We next move on to event 32, the men's 100-meter butterfly, heat 1 of 6. À suivre, épreuve 32, les 100 mètres papillon masculin, série 1 de 6.
Promise I'll never let you down, 'cause I know I can treat you better than he can, and any girl like you.
While in no means trying to curb our enthusiasm and limit our cheering, we do remind all teams, all athletes, all spectators on the pool deck that following the long whistle prior to the beginning of each race, we do ask for quiet in our sporting facility. Once again, that is to all athletes, coaches, spectators. While in no way trying to limit our cheering and our enthusiasm for athletes on the blocks, we do ask for silence following the long whistle prior to the beginning of each race. Men's 100 fly, heat 1 of 6 off the 50. Leading the way, lane number 3, Elliot Fast, living up to his name, representing Team Northwest Territories. Matched up over 2 lanes in lane 5 by Roar Orborn, Team Yukon. Counterpart territory as well into the wall. Fast Orborn at 1:10.51, 1:10.66, 1.5 tenths of a second apart. Second fastest finish, 1:10.66, Auburn. And third, Luc Bouy, Northwest Territories, lane 2. Heat 2 of 6 coming up next for the men's 100 fly. À suivre, série 2 de 6 pour les 100 mètres papillon masculin.
I take the shot and wine, wine, wine. I wine, wine. Hennessy shot and wine, wine, wine. I wine. Wine, wine, Hennessy shot and wine, wine, wine. I wine, wine. No need for rush, take time, time, time. Take time, time. I take the shot and wine, wine. I take the shot and wine, wine. I take the shot and wine, wine, wine. I wine, wine, Hennessy shot and wine, wine, wine. I wine, wine. No need for rush, take time, time, time. Take time, time. I take the shot and wine.
Home stretch, another tight race here. This time, though, lane 5. James Ryan for Team Newfoundland and Labrador. That is incorrect. Team Prince Edward Island. Samuel Godet at 1:04.17. First in 4. Équipe Île de Prince-Édouard, Sam Godet, couloir 5, couloir 4, 1:4.17, le premier fini, une série 2 de 100 mètres papillon masculin. À suivre, série 3 de 6 pour le 100 mètres papillon masculin. Next up, heat 3 of 6 for the men's 100 fly.
Je ne compte plus les soucis, de quoi devenir fou, oui, une vie de route. Sur ma route, oui, il y a eu du move, oui, de l'aventure dans le movie, une vie de route.
At the start of our third race of the swim, we'd like to quickly take attention away from the pool for a moment and draw attention to 2 new record-breaking swims in the multi-class women's and men's 100-meter backstroke. New Canada Games records swum in the women's event, breaking a 830-point record held by Katie Cosgrave from 2022. Team Ontario's Alyssa Smythe scoring 865 performance points in the women's 100 with a new Canada Games record. Similarly, in the men's 100, 108.69, 682 points from Cameron Chambers back in 2022. Well, we'll come back to that in a second. End of the third heat of the men's 100 fly. Out in front, fairly close race here again. Those 6 up front with the advantage. Addie Bailey-Ross, Team Manitoba, 59.89. First time under the minute mark for the men's event. Bailey-Ross followed up second in lane 4 by Liam Halaiko for Team Manitoba. Heat 4 coming up next. Suivre série 4 de 6 pour le 100 mètres papillon masculin.
Sur ma route, on m'a fait des coups en douce, l'impression que mon cœur en souffre, mais je suis sous anesthésie. Sur mon chemin, j'ai croisé pas mal d'anciens, ils me parlaient du lendemain et que tout allait si vite. Ne me parle pas de nostalgie.
Drawing attention to our second Canada Games record of the morning in the multi-class men's 100 backstroke, scoring 806 performance points. Team Saskatchewan Leo Zhang breaking a 2022 Canada Games record of 682 performance points, held by Team BC Cameron Chambers. Congratulations. With those two record-breaking swims, our total for the Canada Games week of racing now up to 12 Canada Games records. Home stretch here, lane 3 this time in heat 4. Aitan Isakov, Team Quebec finishing out 57, 48, 57, 48 and couloir 3. Pour l'équipe de Québec, Aitan Isakov, la première finie en série 4 pour le 100 mètres papillon masculin. We move now into heat 5 of 6, the penultimate swim for the men's 100 fly. À suivre, série 5 de 6 pour le 100 mètres papillon masculin.
Mountains feel up when your body is grounded. I'll be moving mountains for your love.
Top seed, heat 5. Second fastest seed in the event is lane 4, Team Alberta. Alan Piatek at 56.05. Second fastest seed in couloir 5, équipe de Québec, Émile Tifort. Fastest time in the pool. La première finie en couloir 5, série 5 pour équipe de Québec, Émile Tifort. 56 20. The fastest time in the event so far, Emile Tifo, 56.20 in heat number 5. Heat 6 of 6 up next for the men's 100-meter fly. La dernière série pour le 100 mètres papillon masculin, série 16.
I'll be moving mountains for your love.
Fastest entry overall in the event, Matthew Blackwell for Team Ontario. Blackwell entered in 55.50. La deuxième entrée pour la plus rapide dans la série, en couloir 5, équipe de Québec, Henri Vaillancourt. 56.53. Second fastest entry in the heat, Henri Vaillancourt for Team Quebec at 56.53. Top two are Blackwell, Vaillancourt, lane 4, lane 5. Home stretch is going to be Blackwell into the wall with the fastest time in the heat at a time of 56.35. Second fastest in the heat, 56.91. That time for Team Quebec, Henri Vaillancourt, lane 5. Deuxième fini, 56, 91 in couloir 5 pour On y va encore, équipe du Québec. Moving on now to our next event. This is event 33, the women's 400-meter freestyle, heat 1 of 6. À suivre, épreuve 33, le 400 mètres libre féminine, série 1 de 6.
Just waiting for you. Now don't want you back for the weekend.
$100 meters into our first of 6 swims in the women's 400 freestyle, a 1:12.70. Representing Team Prince Edward Island, Hannah Sparks in lane 4. Followed up second, 1:17.61. Team Northwest Territories, Josephine Henry.
This beat is taking me higher. My body's out of control. Don't think I'll ever retire. So I'm just playing my role. This music's got me on fire. This music's making me whole. My body's one with desire. My body's one with my soul.
'Halfway through, Team Prince Edward Island's Hannah Sparks at 2:34.97, a 2:45.19 from Josephine Henry, and third fastest, Regina Zhang. Team Prince Edward Islands at 2:51.82.
Make your body just lose control now. Your feet ain't safe, so you might as well stop your soul. This beat is taking me higher. My body's out of control. Don't think I'll ever retire. So I'm just playing my role. This music's got me on fire. This music's making me whole. My body's one with desire. My body's one with my soul. This beat is taking me higher.
100 meters to go. First heat of the women's 400, 3:57.65. Hannah Sparks for Team Prince Edward Island, over 15 meters on the competition now, heading to, in fact, over about the 25-meter lead now. Josephine Henry at 4:14.70, 10 meters ahead of third currently. Regina Zhang for Team PEI at 4:22.63.
Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to get down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to get down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to get down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. Turning you up to getting down, down, down.
What? Sorry, just quickly. What if it's...
Fastest time in Heat 1, Lane 4, Team Prince Edward Island at a 5:16.08 clock stop. Hannah Sparks, 43.3 seconds under her entry time of 5:59.39. Second fastest finish in lane 3, Josephine Henry at 5:41.75. Also a substantial drop down from a 6:02.96. Third fastest is Zhang in 5. Coming up next is the T2 of 6 for the women's 400 meter freestyle. Celui qui va s'effectuer de 6 pour le 400 mètres libre féminine.
Calling you up to getting down, down, down. The way that we touch.
Leading turn in lane 4 at the 100s. For Team Prince Edward Island, Evelyn Connor at 1:09.10. Second, third, 1:11.35, 1:13.40. Miriam Field, Team New Brunswick in 7. Team Yukon, Maya Poirier in lane 2. 2:26.71 at the halfway turn now. Fall 30.87, 34.61. Field Pompier trailing behind Connor, leading the way into second half. .301 lap to go. 3:48.03, 3:51.47. And for third, Maya Pompier, Yukon, 3:57.90. Pace for Ava Lynn Connor for Team Prince Edward Island starting to fall off now slightly. Field pushing, but it was about a second faster on the inbound 50 for Team New Brunswick in 7. 4:28.37, 40.34, 40.09, only 3/10, well, 2.5 tenths faster here. Still pushing though, ahead of Connor's pace. 4:31.56, still a couple seconds removed from first. Field will not likely be making a move for first into the lattermost 50 of the race. That said, though, it is a good push in lane 7 from Team New Brunswick's Miriam Field. Final 10, I spoke too soon. It's going to be Field on the upset with a first place at 5:07.80 and 7. Wow. 36.24, 3.4 seconds rather, faster than Connor's final 50 of 39.62. Finishes for second and 4 at 5:07.99. Pompier for third and 2, 5:99.35. Definitely had some gas left in the tank there. Moving on now to our third of 6 swims in the women's 400 meter freestyle sweep. Série 3 de 6 pour le 400 mètres libre féminine. 100 meters into heat number 3, 1:06.12, 1:08.25. Current 2.1 gap between Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. Maya Rasic in 6, May Legal in 5. Third, 1:09.47, Saskatchewan. Piper Layback in 4. Holding faster pace compared to the rest of the fields. 37.09 for a 2:19.75 halfway turn. Nova Scotia, Maya Rasic in 6. 2:23.09, Legal in 5. 2:25.45, 40 and 73 are Sadie Blacker and Piper Layback. Layback drops now out of the top 3 to Blacker for Team Manitoba, lane 3. A new halfway addition to our top 3. .100 meters to go, positions unchanged. 3:34.64, 37.71, 41.41. Sadie Blacker behind Legal, behind Rasic, leading the way. Fastest time is a 4:46.55, the fastest swim so far in the 400 meter freestyle prelims series. 4:50.93 for May Legal, Team New Brunswick in lane 5, and for third, Sadie Blacker representing Team Manitoba in lane 3. Blatcher in lane 3 for Team Manitoba. Moving on now to heat 4 of 6, halfway through the women's 400 free. À suivre, série 4, 10, 6 pour les 400 mètres libre féminine.
Save your destiny, save your destiny, yeah. Save your destiny, save your destiny, yeah. Save your destiny, save your destiny, yeah.
Third overall fastest seed for the women's 400 freestyle, swimming in lane 4 of this race. Team Nova Scotia, Etta McClellan's, alongside second fastest seed in the heat, sixth fastest in the event, Team Nova Scotia, Leanna Morgan's teammate McClellan in 5. Just past our 100, 150 coming up, leading time pretty close to a tie here. Amelia Young for Team Newfoundland and Labrador leads out in lane 1, 141.63, followed up 41.72, 9/100ths. Back from first, Ella McClelland in 4, 141.72, followed up then by a 141.88, and only a further 10.6, tenth and a half between McClellan in 4 and Saskatchewan, Macy Harlos in lane 6. $50 meters later, upsets. Young outside of the top 3. McClellan leads 2:17.32, followed Harlows 2/10.5 back, and then now a new addition to our top 3. Up in 3 into third, Maddie Lada, Team Newfoundland and Labrador at the half. .3:28.00, Nova Scotia and McClelland with 100 to go. Harlos for second, Lada for third. Separated out, second and third are 1.7 apart. Once again, a great race for the finish, though. It's going to be lane 6 into the wall. Harlows dethroning McClellan at 4:37.04, 4:37.53 for McClellan, now second at the finish. And for third, jumping up in 5, Leanna Morgans for Nova Scotia at 4:43.72. Moving on now to our penultimate swim for the event. This is heat 5 of 6 for the women's 400 meter freestyle. Suivre série 5-10-6 pour le 400 mètres libre féminine. Overall, the second fastest seed in the women's 400-meter freestyle swims here in lane 4, Team BC, Naomi Minot. Second fastest seed in the heats, fifth fastest overall. Team BC's Michelle Zhang, lane 5. Canadian trials earlier this season, Minot in the 400-meter freestyle. So a personal best of 4:20.24, seed time for second fastest overall today in prelims. It's finished 7th overall in the junior women's rankings in the 400 at trials. Zhang as well in the 400, finished 10th overall in the rankings for finals in the women's junior age group. 4:24.89 was a bit of an ad. Seated in today at 4:22.45. Off our 100 through the 150, now into our halfway turn at 200. A tight field first through fourth, 2:12.69 down to a 2:13.36, about 6/10 separating our first 4 through fourth place position, 6.5 tenths. 2:12.69 followed up 2:12.97. It is Ella Harrison, not Minot, with the leading time for Ontario. Minot second in 4 for BC. Then Chloe Walker, Michelle Zhang for third and fourth.
Let's get along together.
100 to go. Up for first in 7, 3:20.60. Équipe de Québec, Riley Lettsrud, la première position à la 300 mètres. Sylvie 5 pour le 400 mètres libre féminine. 3:20.60, pardon, pour la première position. 50 meters to go. Lettsrud leads in 7, 3:53.75, 3:54.93. Team Ontario, Chloe Walker followed up of Naomi Minot, current third at 3:55.83. 2 seconds and a tenth separate our top seed from first place. Lettsrud in lane 7 out in front. Strong finish though in 6 for Chloe Walker of Ontario, closing the gap down to just shy of a full body length. Into the wall will still be Lettsrud in 7. La première finie in Sigi 5, couloir 7. Équipe de Québec, Riley Lettsrud. 4:26.82. This is now the high point swim for the women's 400-meter freestyle. Swim 6 coming up next, our final swim for the women's 400-meter freestyle. À suivre, la dernière série pour le 400 mètres libre féminine, série 6. Final swim for the women's 400-meter freestyle. Leading seed time is a 4:17:41. Team Ontario, Paige Stepanoff, the fastest seed time in the women's 400. Second fastest entry is fourth fastest overall in the event. Team Ontario, Isabella Cooper, 4:20:65. Cooper again, for those who may not have it front center on mind, is our new Canada Games record holder for the women's 1500 freestyle. Canada Games record for the women's 400 freestyles, a 4:18:69, held since 1981. Team Ontario, Cheryl McArtin with this time. One of the longer standing Canada Games records. 4:17:41 is our top time seed. This is Stepanoff in 4, turns at 3:17:29 in lane number 4, seated under the 1981 Canada Games record of 4:18:69. Following her 1981 performance, Cheryl McArtin went on to compete for Canada at this 1984 Summer Olympic Games. We're not going to see the records this morning, but potential for both Stepanoff and Cooper at 4:17:41, 4:20:65. Cooper having a good meet so far with one Canada Games record broken earlier this week. 4:23:36, the top time of the heat for Stepanoff in 4. In addition to being top time of the heat, 4:23:36, also the fastest time of the morning for the women's 400-meter freestyle. We next move into event 34, the men's 400-meter freestyle. Heat 1 of 6 behind the blocks. Suite épreuve 34, le 400 mètres libre masculine, série 1 de 6.
I can feel the power running through my veins. Feel the power calling out my name.
Coaches and athletes, we have a disqualification. Event 33, Heat 6, Lane 6. That is again a disqualification. Event 33, Heat 6, Lane 6. Nageur et entraîneur, nous avons une disqualification. Épreuve 33, série 6, couloir 6. Encore une fois, nous avons une disqualification. Épreuve 33, série 6, couloir 6. Halfway turn, heat 1 of the men's 400 freestyle. 228.57 Northwest Territories. Tony Shea. 228.57 followed up 29.84. Team Yukon, Emmett Warrington. Third in the heat, Team Yukon, Eli Patera Marchand. $349.62. Tony Shea for Northwest Territories in lane 4. $351.72. Yukon, Emmett Warrington. And in 5, Patera Marchand turns for Yukon at 4:04.63. Fastest into the wall in Heat 1, 5:09.57. Team Northwest Territories, Tony Shea. Second fastest into the wall, Team Yukon, Emmett Warren at 5:13.16. And Eli Patera Marchand for Team Yukon, second in, third and 5. Heat 2 up next. Once again, Heat 2 of 6 coming up next for the men's 400 free. À suivre, série 2 de 6 pour les 400 mètres libres masculins. 250 meters into our second swim of the men's 400 free. 2:47.31 is the leading time. Lane 4, Avery Fleischauer, representing Team Prince Edward Islands. Leading by over 5 meters. Fleischauer turns at a 3:22.66, followed up by Newfoundland and Labrador James Murphy, 3:28.46. And for third in lane 8, Michael Collins Wall, Team Newfoundland and Labrador at 3:28.95. $50 meters to go. Overall lead by 10 meters is Fleischauer. Good race for second, third, fourth. Top time 4:31.66. It's good to be good in 8 for Collins Wall for Newfoundland and Labrador at 4:39.54, and then Yukon and Elliot Gischler 4:40.27, 0.4 of a second ahead of fourth, and Murphy in 3. Moving next into Heat 3 of 6 for the men's 400 freestyle. À suivre série 3 de 6 pour les 400 mètres libres masculins. 2:06.91 for Team Nova Scotia. Ethan Kershaw at the 200-meter mark turn. 2:09.03 to 11:41. Newfoundland Labrador. Seamus Kavanagh-Penny and Keegan McDougall representing Team Prince Edward Island are second and third at the halfway mark turn.
Somebody knows.
100 meters to go for Team Nova Scotia's Ethan Kershaw to a time of 3:14.65. Kershaw leads over Kavanagh-Penny. Seamus Kavanagh-Penny for Newfoundland Labrador at 3:18.60. And then, similar to first, second, another substantial gap between second, third, 3:21.37 to Keegan McDougall of Team Prince Edward Islands. Final 25 in Heat 3. 3 races to go in the men's 400s. Top time in the pool is going to be in lane 5 for Ethan Kershaw, Team Nova Scotia at 4:23.22. In addition to being the now fastest time of the morning for the men's 400 freestyle, this time drops over 4 seconds from a seed time of 4:27.36 for Kershaw. Heat 4 of 6 coming up next for the men's 400. À suivre, série 4-6 pour le 400 mètres libre masculin.
I say no way, try again another day. I should be happy, not tipping the scales. I just won't play, letting my life get away. I know for now, I'm not forward.
Heat 4 for the men's 400 freestyle, leading 2 turns, 207.99 and 208.42. About 4.5 tenths apart, 207.99 belonging to Team New Brunswick in 5. Adam Patterson Hussey. Samuel Bygrave for Team Alberta, lane 6 for second. Current third at 209.49. Team Alberta Levi Hildebrandt followed it closely. And Team Newfoundland Labrador Nathan Wilson. Hildebrandt and Patterson Hussey are the respective top 2 seeds in this heat at 4:17.27, 4:19.17. Third and 6th fastest overall in the event. Hildebrandt will now turn for first into the final 100 meters at 3:14.06, followed up by Bygrave, 14:45, 15:13, Patterson Hussey in 5. Top time in the heat at 4:16.63. Team Alberta, Levi Hildebrandt. Overall fastest time now of prelims for Hildebrandt. Second fastest at 4:17.74. Alberta, Bygrave, Patterson Hussey for third in 5. Moving on now to our 5th of 6 swims in the men's 400 freestyle. À suivre série 5 de 6 pour le 400 mètres libre masculin. into the 200-meter wall. 4x4 lanes 3, 4, 5, 6. Aiden Lee, Aiden Gorpy, Alexandre Lepine, Denise Capraz, Ontario, Alberta, Quebec, and Ontario once again. Leading time though is in lane 5 at 2:01.67. Équipe de Québec, Alexandre Lepine in couloir 5. Leading time at the halfway mark turn. 17:68, la première position à la 200 mètres en série 5 de 400 mètres libre masculin. Second place, tight for third in Lee and Gorpy. 150 meters now. Gorpy takes over from Lepine at a 2:33.36, followed a tied time for first. Gorpy, Capraz for Ontario, both tied, lanes 4 and 6. Moving now into the 300s, near tie rather. Gorpy and Lee at 3:05.32, 3:05.48. 3:06.62. Lepine down now to fourth, tenuously outside of the top 3. Third place, Capraz at 3:05.78. Still anyone's game for first, second, and third through the final 50 meters coming up. Now into the aforementioned final 50, 3:36.96. Gorpy pushing the pace, lone time in our top 4 under the 32-second mark. 3:36.96 followed up by Capraz, 37.80. 8/10 behind. And Lee, Lepine, third, fourth. Going to be a half-point length up front finish in 4 for Aiden Gorpy of Team Alberta, lane number 4. Second place finish, Team Ontario, Aiden Lee at 4:08.58. Capraz for third. 4:08.11 for Aiden Gorpy stands now as the high point swim for the men's 400-meter freestyle. We now move into Heat 6, the final swim for the men's 400. Suivre série 6 de 6. Dernière série pour le 400 mètres libre masculin. Top overall seed for the men's 400-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 4 at 3:57, 3:57.32. Team Quebec with Oliver Blanchard. Swimming in lane 5, Team Ontario, Gabriel Ardeleanu at 4:03.28. The second fastest seed in the event. Second fastest seed in the heat. Fourth fastest in the event. Ardeleanu leads in lane 5. The 100 followed Blanchard and Adrian Chung. Blanchard and Chung both representing Team Quebec. Fastest time at the 300, 3 minutes at 1:1. Ontario, Ardeleanu in 5. 3:1 en vendu. Et couloir 4. Deuxième position. À la 300 mètres pour le... Série 6 pour le 400 mètres libre masculin, Oliver Blanchard, équipe de Québec. Canada Games record for the men's 400 freestyles, a 3:55.76 held since 2013 by Team Ontario's Teddy Kalp. Home stretch here, good in 5. It's going to be Ardeleanu over top of Blanchard for first. Fastest time is 4 minutes 63. Four minutes 63 is overall the fastest time in prelims for the men's 400-meter freestyle, swum by Gabriel Ardeleanu. Second place finish is Oliver Blanchard for Team Quebec, Équipe de Québec. In 4 and 4/3, Adrian Chung, Équipe de Québec, in couloir 3. Moving on now to our next event. Behind the blocks, we have our first of 5 prelim swims for the women's 200-meter breaststroke. À suivre, série 1 de 5 pour le 200 mètres brasse féminine.
We'll take the night.
Leading time at the halfway mark turn in Heat 1 of the women's 200-meter breaststroke, 1:28.51. Nova Scotia, Ava Coury followed second, nearly at the opposite side of the pool. Louisa Henry at 1:32.05. And for third, center pool, Newfoundland Labrador, Ariana Higdon at 1:32.37.
All it takes, falling in love with me. Possibilities, I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes.
25 meters to go for the majority of our fields. Coury remains our leader, up in front by about 5 meters. Second into the final 10 is going to be lane number 4, Ariana Higdon for Team Newfoundland and Labrador. And home stretch into the wall at a 3:07.28. Ariana Higdon for Ava Coury for Team Nova Scotia. Second place finish at 3:11.09. It's Ariana Higdon for Team Newfoundland and Labrador. And for third, at 3:13.10, Team Northwest Territories, Louisa Henry. Heat 205 coming up next for the women's 200 breaststroke. À suivre série 2 de 5 pour les 200 mètres brasse féminine.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high.
100 meters in the Heat 2 of the women's 200 breaststroke. Leading time out a 1:21.88 to the half. Team Yukon, Zoe Bells followed into the wall. Team Prince Edward Island, Riley Carr at 1:24.11, followed up a 1:25.86 Yukon, Aubrey Henderson. 208.23, 209.94, out 46 mids and a 45 high. Riley Carr pushing the pace here through the final 50, into the final 50 and through the final 50. It may not be enough for a first place takeover, but we've been mistaken on that before. Final 10 meters in lane 5. Still good for Zoe Bells for the current moments. Carr pushing hard here into the final 5. Into the wall will be Bells in 5. 2:55.75 were first, the new high points for the women's 200. Riley Carr for second at 2:56.55 in 2. Heat 3 of 5 coming up next for the women's 200-meter breaststroke. Suivre série 3 de 5 pour le 200 mètres brasse féminine. Avec le meilleur temps d'entrée dans la série 3 pour le 200 mètres brasse féminine. En couloir 4, équipe de Québec, Douai Averti, 2:36.92. Leading the way at the 100-meter mark at 1:15.23. Équipe de Québec, Douai Averti in lane 4, our top seed for Heat 3, third fastest in the event. Second to Averti is Carmen Duffy for Team Alberta in lane 3, followed up by Maisa Montacab for Team British Columbia. Montacab, the second fastest seed in the heat at 2:38.52. La première position pour Douai Averti à le 100 mètres tour en série 3 pour le 200 mètres brasse. 150 meters in, Averti leads the way still, 1:56.71. Pushes at a 41.48 out to the 150. Duffy, Montacab for second and third. Also going to quickly highlight that we have a birthday swim in the pool for Adriana Brown of Team New Brunswick. We're going to wish her a very happy 15th birthday on her way out of the pool. Into the wall with the fastest time of the heats. En couloir 4 pour Équipe de Québec. Douai Averti, 2:39.69. La première position, première finie. Série 3 pour le 200 mètres brasse féminine. 2:39.69 for Douai Averti. Équipe de Québec in lane 4, fastest time in the pool. We're also going to wish a very happy 15th birthday to Team New Brunswick's Adriana Brown. Happy birthday, Adriana. Joyeux 15e anniversaire à équipe Nouveau-Brunswick, Adriana Brown. Moving on now to Heat 4 or 5 for the women's 200-meter breaststroke. Suivre de série 4 de 5 pour le 200 mètres brasse féminine.
It's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find.
Top seed Heat 4, a 2:36.58. Team Ontario Lauren Stokely in 4. Second fastest in the Heat, 2:37.93. Team Ontario Alexandra Lino in lane 5.
Hard done by you. Some things looking better, baby. Just passing through.
100-meter turn coming up. Leading time going to be in lane 3 for Team Quebec. Daphne Chapchette at a 1:15.71. En 15.71. La première position à la 100 mètres. Une série 4 pour le 200 mètres brasse féminine. Pour l'aura 3, l'équipe de Québec, Daphne Chapchette. Following Chapchette, Ontario Lauren Stokely in 4 for second at the 100. En 56-25, la première position à la 150 mètres. Daphne Chapchette leads for Team Quebec at the 150. Seated third fastest in the heat, 2:41.26. Coming on strong here into the final 25 is Lauren Stokely for Team Ontario, right beside Chapchette into the last 10. Down to the finish though, la première position, Chapchette in couloir 3. 2:43. The fastest time in heat number 4, 2:40.13 for Daphne Chapchette. Team Quebec in 3.
That's what I like.
Second fastest, 2:40.23, Ontario Lauren Stokely. And we move now into our fifth and final swim for the women's 200-meter breaststroke, Heat 5. À suivre la dernière série, le 200 mètres brasse féminine, série 5.
Make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris, everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror.
Overall, the fastest seed in the women's 200-meter breaststroke swims here in lane 4 of heat 5. Team BC, Maëlle Sanborn, 2:32.82. In the junior women's rankings at Canadian Trials 2025 this past June, Sanborn was the silver medalist in the event at 2:33.36, comes in seated under that at 2:32.82, a 1:15.37 lead-out turn in 4 for Sanborn. Followed second, 1:17.34. In lane 3, Team Québec, Camille Brouillard. 1:17.34, la deuxième position à la 100 mètres. Une série 5 pour le 200 mètres brasse féminine. Équipe de Québec, Camille Brouillard. Third place on the opposite side of Sanborn, Lily Chai for Team Ontario. Meet record for this meet record, but Canada Games record for this event stands at a 2017 set time of 2:30.37. Team Alberta, Avery Wiseman with the record holding time. 150 meters to go in. Sanborn leads at 1:56.79, 1:58.77 for Chai now second. Brouillard, of course, third in 3. La troisième position maintenant pour Brouillard à la 150 mètres. Ten meters to go and 2:32 on the clock. Top time is going to be for Maëlle Sanborn. This is the fastest time of the morning. Fastest time for prelims in the women's 200 at 2:38.43. Sanborn followed second into the wall by Team Ontario's Lily Chai at 2:40.73. Et la troisième position de 4:82. Et couloir 3, équipe de Québec, Camille Brouillard. Preparing now to move on to the men's 200-meter breaststroke, so the heat 1 of 5, suivre série 1 de 5, le 200 mètres brasse masculine. Quick retrieval from the bottom of the pool here before we get underway with the men's 200-meter breaststroke. Again, heat 1 of 5. Encore une fois, série 1 de 5. Coaches and athletes, we have a disqualification, event 35, heat 4, lane 1. This is again a disqualification, event 35, heat 4, lane 1. Nageurs et entraîneurs, nous avons une disqualification, épreuve 35, série 4, couloir 1. Encore une fois, nous avons une disqualification, épreuve 35, série 4, couloir 1. 150-meter turn in Heat 1 of the men's 200-meter breaststroke, 2:08.12. Leading time for Team Northwest Territories, Spencer Nelson. Followed up seconds, Northwest Territories, Elliot Fast at 2:11.54. And for third, lane 4, Luke Bui, Team Northwest Territories. Home stretch into the last stroke and the top time. Nelson in 3 at 2:53.80. Second fastest in 5, Elliot Fast, Team Northwest Territories at 3:01.03, and third 3:08.93, Northwest Territories, Luke Bui. Next, moving on to Heat 2 of 5 for the men's 200-meter breaststroke. Suivra série 2 de 5 pour le 200 mètres brasse masculine. Coaches and athletes, we have a disqualification to announce. Disqualification event 35, Heat 5, lane 8. That is again a disqualification event 35, Heat 5, lane 8. Dans chaque entraîneur, nous avons une disqualification épreuve 35, série 5 et couloir 8. Encore une fois, nous avons une disqualification en épreuve 35, série 5 et couloir 8. $115.86, $116.80, $119.94. In heat number 2, our top 3 at the 100. Oliver Gnest, Team Saskatchewan in 6. Rafael Al-Hajar for Team Prince Edward Island in 5. And Liam Halaiko for Team Manitoba in lane 3.
I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? What y'all trying to do? 24-karat magic in the
Half by length between our leading 2 finishes, 5. It is Rafael Al-Hajar for Team Prince Edward Island, first into the wall at 2:43.02, 2:44.45. Team Manitoba, Liam Halaiko for second.
Everywhere I go, they be like, nah, watch me break it down like,
And for third place, lane 6, Team Saskatchewan, Oliver Gnest.
come on now. 24-karat magic. Don't fight the feeling, invite the feeling, just put your
Coming up next is heat 3 of 5 for the men's 200-meter breaststroke. À suivre série étoile de 5 pour le 200 mètres brasse masculin. Third fastest overall in the men's 200-meter breaststroke, seated in at 2:22.50. Team Ontario, Ian Wu. Second fastest seed in the heats, Team British Columbia, Derek Young in lane 5 at 2:23.63. 100-meter turn coming up. Leading time going to be in lane 4. Wu turns at 1:08.12, followed up tight second, third, lane 6, lane 5. Incorrect at the finish touch. It is lane 5, lane 6. Team BC, Derek Young and Cecile Mastro-Mateo for Team Ontario. Separated up by a tenth and a half, 1:12.09, 1:12.24 as second and third into our second half of Heat 3. Fastest time in Heat 3, Aiden Ian Wu for Ontario in lane 4 at 2:25.11. Second and third, 2:27.78, 2:31.44. BC, Derek Young, and Alberta for third and 3, Jackson Kwan. Ian Wu for Ontario now with the high point set at 2:25.11. Next up, Heat 4 of 5. This est à suivre, série 4 de 5 pour le 200 mètres passe masculin. La deuxième entrée de la plus rapide dans le 200 mètres brasse masculine en série 4, en couloir 4. Équipe de Québec, Aiden Pin. Leading time at our 100, 1:09.60. Soren Young, third fastest seated in the heat for Team Alberta, followed by lane 4, Équipe de Québec, Aiden Pin, a 1:10.77 for Pin. Aiden Pin for Équipe de Québec is the second fastest seed in Heat 4, second fastest seed in the event at 2:22.48. In lane 5, second fastest seed for the Heat, Clovis Castonguay for Team Quebec as well, 2:23.59. Off the 150, Young, Pin, Castonguay, 150.23 is third. Home stretch here. Good finish in 4 for Aiden Lee, Aiden Pin. Clovis Castonguay in lane 5, a half bite length behind for what will be second in the heat. And moving up to a body length first place finish, Aiden Pin for Équipe de Québec in lane 4, 2:24.37. Du 24-37, la première finie en série 4 pour le 200 mètres à brasse masculine. En couloir 4, Équipe de Québec, Aiden Pin. Pin's time the fastest so far in prelims for the men's 200 meter breaststroke. Moving on now to our fifth and final swim for the men's 200. I'll suivre la dernière série pour le 200 mètres brasse masculine, série 5. Overall, the fastest seed time in the men's 200-meter breaststroke. Team New Brunswick, Zachary Newman in lane 4. Seeded time is a 2:22.38. Second fastest in the heat, Team BC, Yiguo Song, lane 5. 2:22 is 7:0. One summer ago at the 2024 Canadian Swimming Championships, Zachary Newman swam and podium finished in all 3 of the breaststroke suites, was a gold medalist in the 50 and a dual bronze medalist in the 100 and 200-meter breaststroke. Turns up front, second to Yiguo Song by 1/10 of a second, 1.2 of a second. Newman at 1:10.42, Song and 5 at 1:10.30. Third fastest, Liam Chu for Team British Columbia. Chu seeded third fastest in the heat at 2:25.37. Meet Canadian Canada Games record for the men's 200 stands at a 2:17.50 20 years ago. For Team Quebec, Mathieu Bois swam 2:17.50. Le record du Jeux du Canada pour le 200 mètres brasse masculine, 2:17.50 par 2005. Équipe de Québec, Mathieu Bois. Out in front, off of the 150 through now into our final 5. It's going to be good in lane 5 still. Yiguo Song for BC, 2:24.37. Zachary Newman for second at 2:24.75. And if you didn't catch that, we have a tied high point swim now. Aiden Pin for Équipe de Québec in Heat 4 and Yiguo Song for Team BC have tied with the fastest time in prelims at 2:24.37. So not a tie in water in the same heat, but a tie nonetheless with the fastest time in the men's 200s. We next move into event 37, the 50-meter backstroke for our women's swims. Suivre le 50 mètres d'eau féminine. We have 6 prelim swims in this event. We'll be moving into our first heat shortly after our timers have taken up their positions at the far end of the pool. Swimmers, a few moments of your patience before we get underway with Heat 1. Coaches, athletes, we have a disqualification. Event 36, Heat 4, Lane 8. That is once again a disqualification. Event 36, Heat 4, Lane 8. Nageur et entraîneur, nous avons une disqualification épreuve 36, série 4 et couloir 8. Encore une fois, nous avons une disqualification épreuve 36, série 4 et couloir 8.
Taking down her hair like, oh my god. Taking off your shirt, I did that once or twice.
Once again, this is the women's 50-meter backstroke, Heat 1 of 6. Suivre, encore une fois, le 50 mètres d'eau féminine, série 1 de 6.
But I had to warn ya. Bet you're thinking she's so cool.
first heat for the women's 50, top seed 37.05. Team Northwest Territories, Josephine Henry. Fastest time is going to be Henry at 35.41 second in lane number 5. Team New Brunswick. Équipe Nouveau-Brunswick, Abigail Duguay, couloir 5, deuxième position. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Once again, swimmers, please clear the pool. Moving on now to our next swim in the event. This is Heat 2 of the women's 50-meter backstroke. À suivre, série 2 du 6 pour le 50 mètres d'eau féminine.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are...
Coaches, athletes, we have a disqualification in event 36, heat 5, lane 6. That is a disqualification, event 36, heat 5, lane 6. Nageurs et entraîneurs, nous avons une disqualification, épreuve 36, série 5 et couloir 6. Encore une fois, nous avons une disqualification, épreuve 36, série 5 et couloir 6. Fastest time in the pool for Heat 2, 33.54. Nova Scotia, Sophie Hunter in lane number 4. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. 35.54 is now 33.54 is now our high point swim for the event. Heat 3 coming up next. La première, pardon. À suivre, série 3 de 6 pour le 50 mètres d'eau féminine. Top seed Heat 3, Team Prince Edward Island, Ivy Bond, lane 4, 32.24, 32.29, Team Newfoundland and Labrador, Harlow LeBlanc, lane number 5. Fastest time into the end of the pool, 32 seconds flat. Drops our high point by a second and a half. That is Ivy Bond, lane number 4. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. Heat 4 coming up next for the women's 50 back. À suivre, série 4 du 6 pour le 50 mètres d'eau féminine. Le troisième entrée, la plus rapide dans le 50 mètres d'eau féminine, en couloir 4. Équipe de Québec, Ève Labrie. 29.82. Fastest entry in Heat 4, third fastest in the event. 29.82, Équipe de Québec, Ève Labrie, lane 4. Our high point stands 32.00. The breeze time here would be a drop of over 2 seconds, 30.80 in lane 4. La première finie in couloir 4, série 4, équipe de Québec, Eve Labré. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Once again, swimmers, please clear the pool. Moving on now to heat number 5, our penultimate swim for the women's 50 backstroke. Suivre série 5 de 6 pour le 50 mètres d'eau féminine. Fastest swim so far for the women's 50 backstroke now stands 30.84. L'âge la plus rapide jusqu'à présent pour le 50 mètres d'eau féminine pour équipe de Québec, Eve Lapré. Eve Lapré was a gold medalist at Canadian Swimming Championships in the 50 at 29.82, her seed time for prelims. Heat 5 underway. Top seed here is Team Alberta's Christine Zhou at 29.81. Olivia Zhou for Team BC, 30.35. Second fastest seed in the heat, 29.38. New high point. And first place in the heat for Christine Zhou of Alberta in 4. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. Moving on now to our 6th and final swim for the women's 50-meter backstroke. À suivre la dernière série pour le 50 mètres d'eau féminine, série 6. Overall, the fastest seed time in the women's 50 back, a 29.70. This is a personal best for our top seed. Team Alberta's Taylor Ginther from a 6th place finish in the junior women's final at Canadian Trials. 29.70 stands 0.75 above the standing Canada Games record held by senior national team member for Canada at the time of, or shortly after the time of record set. Team Ontario's Danielle Hanus at 28.94 from 2013. It is not Ginther. La première position, équipe de Québec. Aurélia Girard in couloir 5, 29.79. The top time for Aurélia Girard of Team Quebec in lane 5 of the heat. Swimmers, clear the pool to the sides. Clear the pool, please. Once again, swimmers, please clear the pool. Our overall fastest time for the women's 50 backstroke stands at a 29.38 for Christine Zhou in heat 5 of the prelim session. Moving on now to the men's 50-meter backstroke. Suivre le 50 mètres d'eau masculin, série 1 de 6. This is heat 1 of 6.
So many wars, settling scores, bringing us promises, leaving us poor. I heard them say, love is the way, love is the answer. That's what they say, but look how they treat us.
Up front into the final few meters, looking good into a first place finish for Northwest Territories Ignat Tarski. Lane 5 followed 33.83 in Northwest Territories Spencer Nelson, Team Northwest Territories as well. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. Heat 2 of 6 coming up next for the men's 50-meter backstroke à suivre. Série 2-2-6 pour le 50 mètres d'eau masculin.
When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag.
Fastest time in Heat 2 coming into the final 5. Top time going to be 29.29 in lane 4. Saskatchewan, Max Joe. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. 30.59 second and 6 for Teddy Lou of Team Prince Edward Island. Heat 3 of 6 coming up next. À suivre, série 3 du 6 pour le 50 mètres d'eau masculin. Fastest time in Heat 3 is going to be 29.74. In lane 3 this time, though, Team Saskatchewan, Kian Wu. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. Second place in lane 8 for Team Manitoba, Annie Bailey Ross. Moving on to Heat 4 of 6 for the men's 50 back. À suivre, série 4 du 6 pour le 50 mètres d'eau masculin. Third overall fastest seed for the men's 50-meter backstroke. Team BC, Colton Gonzalez in lane 4 at 27.18. La deuxième fastest time in the pool going to be in lane number in couloir 5, 4, 27, 4, pardon, 78. The fastest time in the pool, Aitan Isakov, Équipe de Québec in lane number 5. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. Heat 5 of 6 coming up next for the men's 50-meter backstroke. À suivre la série 5 du 6 pour le 50 mètres d'eau masculin. 27-78, la première tombe du 50 mètres d'eau masculine. Into the wall here at 27.0 for a new high point swim. And couloir 4, Élie Pelletier, équipe de Québec. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. Moving on now to our sixth and final swim for the event. This is Heat 6 for the men's 50-meter backstroke. À suivre la série 6-6. La dernière série pour les 50 mètres d'eau masculine.
Sign took a turn for the worse. She said, listen, baby, you can hear the engine rain. We've been up and down this highway, haven't seen a goddamn thing. He said, call the doctor.
Les temps les plus rapides actuellement dans le 50 mètres d'eau masculine. Et 27-4 pour équipe de Québec, Élie Pelletier. In late heat 6, our overall fastest sea time, Gavin Shinkleshaw for Team Ontario, 26:47. Into the wall, it's going to be Shinkleshaw gets down 26:57. A new high point swim to cap off the men's 50 back. Swimmers, clear the pool, please. Swimmers, please clear the pool. 26:57 again, our new high point overall for the prelim session in the men's 50. 27:51 was second in the heat in lane 3 for Team Newfoundland Labrador, James Travers. We will next be moving into our multi-class, women's 50-meter butterfly, à suivre le 50 mètres papillon féminine para. We have one and only one heat in this event. Seulement une série pour les épreuves 50 mètres papillon féminine. Along with our 50 backstroke earlier in the session, the women's and men's 50 and 100 meter events will be scored against each other. The women's 50 and the women's 100, and the men's 50 and men's 100 will be scored. Our top 8 will come out of the 8 fastest scores of both distances. Once again, this is heat 1 of 1 for the women's 50 fly. Encore une fois, série 1 de 1 pour le 50 mètres papillon féminine para.
When I look in the mirror, I met your heart into two. I got the superstar glow, so ooh. The side step right left to my beat. Got that heat, let me show you 'cause no kissing. A side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.
Now in the women's 50, seated in at a 54.22, representing Team New Brunswick, S5 classified, Ella Tucker is the Canadian national record holder for the S5 women's 50 fly. Up against S5 classified as well, Team Alberta, Alyssa Hebert. So Hebert seated in at 122.53. The Canadian national record for the S550 fly is a time from the 9th of February earlier this season in St. John, New Brunswick. Into the wall with the fastest time this morning. It is a 55.17. Not quite enough for the record this morning. About 10 meters to go for Team Alberta's Alyssa Hebert, again also S5 classified. And a reminder that for our para events, times are secondary to performance points in results rankings. These points are calculated based off of athlete sport class against time swum in event. Second fastest time, 1:47.94. Alyssa Hebert in 5. We next move into the men's multi-class 50 fly single heat. À suivre, série 1-1 pour le 50 mètres papillon masculin para.
That money is a masterpiece. The order is one in every 100 years. But ain't no
Top time base seed in the men's 50, Team BC Roy Pan at a 38.52, S6 classified. Second fastest seed is a 40.42 for Team Quebec Tyson Jacob in lane 5. Top two times are 40.96 for Roy Pan and 41.61 for the second fastest time in the heats for Tyson Jacob, and a 51.85 in lane 3, Team Quebec Etienne Boutin-Cote. With our women's and men's 50-meter events concluded, we will be moving into our final two events of the session shortly. These will be respectively the women's and men's 100-meter butterfly, multi-class 100 fly. Our 50-meter results will be compiled against the results for the 100-meter events, compiled against the performance points scored in the events. This is the women's 100-meter butterfly, multi-class women's 100-meter fly. Aujourd'hui, le 100 mètres papillon féminine para, série 1-1.
That's when I start promising the world to a brand new girl I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex.
Top two time-based seeds in the women's 100 fly, 106.42, 112.01. Team Ontario, S13 classified, Alyssa Smythe. And Team Manitoba, also S13 classified, Maxine Lavitte in the third seed position. Team Quebec, Mathilde Falardeau at 113.57. Now, Alyssa Smythe holds the Canadian national record in the 100 fly for the S13 sport class. Touches here, 110.43. Canadian record held at 106.42. A new time added to the record books. June 10th this year at the Victoria, BC Canadian Trials. Also holds the 200 fly national record. Second fastest finish is in lane number 3. That is Équipe de Québec, Mathilde Falardeau. 116.55 followed up third fastest, 118.87 Maxime Levitt, Team Manitoba. We now move into our final event of the session for Tuesday's prelims. This is the multi-class men's 100-meter butterfly. Et maintenant, la première série pour le 100 mètres papillon masculin para, série 1 de 2. Fastest time at the 50 in Heat 1 of the men's 100 fly is a 39.81 for Team Nova Scotia, Dylan Balmaceda, followed up by Team British Columbia, Omran Majid-Zada. Balmaceda seated classified as S14, Majid-Zada S9, and third fastest time at the 50, 43.15, also S9 classified, Coben Kirshner, representing Team Alberta. Through the final 50. Balmaceda dropping off down to second now. Omran Majid-Zada for Team BC moves up to a body-length lead into the final few strokes and touches for the fastest time of the heat at 127.51. Second fastest finish, 129.50, is Team Nova Scotia, Dylan Balmaceda. Moving now into our final swim of this session. This is Heat 2 of 2 for the men's multi-class 100 fly. La dernière nage du session, série 2 de 2 pour le 100 mètres papillon masculin. Para.
Follow the leader, promising me you have to pray that. Got on me
take the dancing serious. You and me take the dancing serious. Play the boss, follow the leader. Promising me, you have to breathe.
Top time base seed in the men's 100-meter distance. A 105.98. Team British Columbia, Ken Stroud in lane 4. Turns for first at 30.67, followed up second fastest at the 50 turn, 30.83. On Team Ontario, George Kierstead. Out in front, dueling for the fastest 2 times, Ken Stroud, George Kierstead. British Columbia and Ontario is going to be Kierstead at the fastest finish, 1:07.19 in 5. Ken Stroud, second fastest in the heat at 1:07.84 in lane 4. Third fastest is John Gillis, Team Ontario, lane 2 at 1:18.56. Coaches, athletes, and spectators, thank you for joining us today as we wrap up our third preliminary session at the Works Aquarena. We'll be resuming later this afternoon with warm-ups tonight, beginning at 4:30. Our third night of finals will be starting at 5:30. And we'll be beginning at 6 o'clock for night 3 finals. This time we welcome our seated officials to make their way off deck this time. Thank you very much for your efforts through this morning's session.
My head won't stop spinning. Electric energy washes over me.
All attention. One, two, check, check, check. Attention to all coaches, please take note that our scratch deadline leading into finals is 1:25. Once again, we are calling scratch deadline at 1:25 this afternoon. La date limite d'inscription pour les finales de ce soir est 13h25. Encore une fois, entraîneur, la date limite d'inscription pour les finales